Okay, time for another episode. Should be on 17? And this one, the title really interests me. Where this one is Some Pony to Watch Over Me. I don't know if that's a direct reference to some movie or something, but it is MLP, so it's going to be at least of quality. And for the look back at the past ones, we have 17 S1 is Stairmaster, which I guess counts as the first CMC episode, and it was okay. 17 S2 was Hearts and Hooves Day, and that was a great episode, also CMC. And then we've run out of stuff for Season 3, unless we want to go forward. So 17's got a good track record. And let's just start with the episode now, so... Are we going to get an Apple Bloom episode? Granny Smith? Deciding her fate?
Whatever they decide, Apple Bloom, we'll be here for you.
It's going to be something silly like they have to go on a dump trip.
Everything for you, forever and ever.
You're the Apple family?
So, we here have decided that you're old enough to stay home alone and take care of the chores yourself for the afternoon.
I could understand that with a number of other families, but when she's got to do all the apple bucking and stuff, I'm not sure how that will go.
In this picture, there are 47 people. None of them can be seen. In this film, we hope to show you how not to be seen. This is Mr. E.R. Bradshaw of Napier Court, Black Lion Road, London, SE14. He cannot be seen. Now, I'm going to ask him to stand up. Mr. Bradshaw, will you stand up, please? This demonstrates the value of not being seen.
This would make more sense if it wasn't... Well, okay, I don't know that it's harvest season. It could be one of their more off times, and there's not many chores for Apple Bloom to do. But how the pies not squish each other?
Now, hey there, Philly. I know you're excited, but being the only pony here to take care of the day's chores is a big responsibility.
I know it, and it means everything to me that y'all think I'm grown up enough to handle it. I won't let you down. Well, if I'm gonna make my train, I best to be y'all.
When was the last time we had an Apple Bloom episode? Like Cutie Pox?
You be sure and take care now, Apple Bloom. Y'all take care as well.
I'm happy.
I don't know which of your delivery routes is tougher. You're each headed to a mighty hard-to-reach town.
Yep.
Were those the same maps?
That's the only reason
Just
I agreed to let
color
Apple stay behind
changed?
alone.
It is?
Probably not.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that, Sugar Cube. It's just, I take my job as your big sister real serious. Which is why I spent all night making this.
What is it?
Just a little list of helpful reminders.
There's some soup for you in the refrigerator. Be sure not to heat it up too much. If it's hot, blow on it to cool it off. And take little sips. If you gulp, you could get...
This is kind of a Twilight
Don't worry about me. I can take care of
habit.
myself and the chores. I'm ready for this.
Probably hired Spike to make
guess
that.
you are. I'm just not so sure I am.
But you trust me and believe I'm grown up enough to handle this, right?
Right. Okay, then. Good luck, little sis.
Okay, great. See you soon. Bye.
This will go wrong in some way, but still I want to see her not screw up things too bad. Yep. I wonder when I had that feeling way back myself.
Sorry, Big Mac. I was just fretting a bit about Apple Bloom. You think she's gonna be okay on her own?
Yep.
I just keep on thinking of things I forgot to put on her list. Like, I didn't write down that if she wants to get a spoon out of the drawer, she needs to open the drawer first. I know I'm probably just being silly.
Yep.
But I know I'd feel a heap better if I could just check on
Something
Apple
about the
Bloom
way
one
she's
last
talking
time.
right now that I really like. I'm not completely sure what it is.
You go on ahead and make your delivery. I'm just gonna take a quick peek.
Oh,
and
no.
make mine.
This isn't going to be her screwing up, this is going to be Applejack overbearing.
Okay, number 172. Make sure to pump the bellows to keep the stove warm.
Actually being pretty studious about this list,
Make sure the hats and bows closet is fully stocked.
which would be a good way to prove yourself.
That's everything on Applejack's list. And now that my chores are done, since there's no one
Well,
else
the
here,
jam, are you going to have that jam pony showing up?
listen to music, I can. If I want to read a book, I can. If I want to just stand here in the kitchen talking to myself, I can.
Apple Bloom.
Whoa! Applejack?
I came back to check
Spaghetti
on
went
you,
everywhere.
and I'm so glad I did.
You know, I'm kind of annoyed
I
at
never
myself
thought
for
about
even
how
saying
dangerous
that.
things are around here.
Thanks, but I'm really gonna be okay.
You are now, because I'm here and I'm staying. No way am I leaving my little baby sister home alone all by herself.
I'm not a baby.
I think that's one of the more
And what about those pies you're supposed to
necessary scrunch faces.
Pies? Huh, family's way more important than pies.
But I'm fine. And actually, this was kind of your fault.
I know. I should never have left you alone.
But I don't need you looking after me. I'm perfectly capable of staying home alone. Really. Just look. There's some soup for you in the refrigerator.
What was that?
Watch me.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Oh no. This is worse than I thought.
Why is there so much
Don't worry,
spaghetti?
Bloom. I'm here now, and I'm not leaving you home alone ever again. I'm sticking right by your side.
Oh.
Always.
You know, I'm glad that I didn't have an older sibling like this. Even though Applejack would be awesome to know.
Apple Bloom.
Applejack's just overreacting a bit. I'm sure she'll snap out of it. Whoa!
You need something? I'm right here.
And now she's shown a
Well,
Pinkie
but
Pie like
I
trait.
need you watching over me. I can take care of things myself.
And she
Look.
ate/bit her hooves like Fluttershy, so who's left? She's gotta
Hey.
be Rainbow Dash like and Rarity like.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone who really loves her little sister and doesn't want her to get in
What?
Hey, Applejack, watch me buck these apples on my own without anything bad happening to me.
There's no apples on that tree.
Huh?
How did you set those up? Maybe like a harpoon gun? Be interesting.
Hmm.
Screwdriver? How would they do that? They like twist their heads to, well, it's held in their mouth.
You've gone and baby-proofed everything.
Is that just wrapped or is it bubble wrap?
Yup. Your big
It's gotta
sister
be
let you
bubble
do
wrap
that
show
once,
up in this
but I
episode,
promise it
please.
won't ever happen again.
But really, I'm fine. I can take care of myself. I don't need you watching over me.
Aw, that's sweet. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, but don't worry. I'll always be here for you. Always.
I don't know how you're gonna get. Oh.
Hey, Apple Bloom.
I don't know how you're gonna get out of this one, Apple Bloom.
Maybe a snack will have in a hoof massage?
Why, that sounds delightful. No, thank you.
You were so squeaky this
Well,
season.
you can count on me being close by if you need anything.
You see what I mean? If this keeps up, I'm never going to be able to do anything without Applejack hovering over me. Mm-hmm. So what can we do?
You're going to take Applejack's place and sell the pies for her?
The pies! I'll sneak out and deliver them. Granny said that they were going to some incredibly hard-to-reach town. If I can do it alone, that'll show Applejack I don't need some pony watching over me.
You know, she's watching you
Your sister's gonna come
almost all the time, so how is she not going to notice you stealing the cart?
Oh, and I got an idea for one.
And that you're gone for an extended period? It's kind of the classic entire closet full of the same outfit for a cartoon character type thing.
Sleeping in bed. Sweetie and I can take turns. That way, when one of us gets tired, the other can take over. Brilliant, huh? You know what?
She should get some
It is.
red
That
wig
idea
or
just
something,
might work.
because I think she might notice the hair.
Gonna make my sister see I don't need her watching over me. Stop! No time for a song. Applejack's coming. If you're
I
gonna
am
go, we
so
gotta
happy
make
that
it
didn't happen.
now. Johnny Mar Crusaders, let's do it. Whoa!
I think, as far as I can remember, that's the only time where they've had, alright, let's start a song. Nope. Can't do it right now. Anyway, I'm happy that happened.
Everything all right in there, Sugar Cube?
Quick, get in while I hide.
Get below the covers?
Gotta sleep like Apple Bloom. How does she sleep? Like she does everything. With sass.
Sass?
Huh. I guess you must have been so tuckered out you sent your friends home and went to bed. Then again, you are a delicate flower. Sleep tight, Apple Bloom. I'll check on you again in a bit. Just checking in on you again.
You know, this is probably going to be so bad that you're going to want some sort of favor back from Apple Bloom.
How about now? Need another blanket? Did I hear a cough? Want a glass of water?
I wonder how long this time. Yeah. Barely any time lapse.
Just checking in on you again. Look at you, dozing so peaceful like. Here I am, checking up on you every 5 seconds. And you're totally fine. Maybe
And
I'm fretting over you all the time.
Wow! Apple Bloom will be so glad to hear that!
Tug!
Scootaloo!
No.
Sweetie Belle! But where's Apple Bloom? She's not here! She could be anywhere! She could be lost, cold, hungry, itchy, stuffed up, need to go to the bathroom!
Don't worry, we know exactly where she is.
Don't tell her.
She's making your pie delivery.
Oh.
What? No!
You know, Applejack's pretty fast, so she's just gonna catch up.
I may never see my little sister again! Okay, Rarity's on her way here to look after you two. Now tell me, did Apple Bloom at least bring flame-proof boots?
What?
A lion tamer's chair?
What flame-proof boots even do? You could walk through fire, I guess? Because if you're in, like, a giant fire, it's not gonna leave much of you left.
Okay, maybe there's still time to catch her before she gets there. When does she leave?
It must have been hours ago.
Not really sure what to say here. Why is there this evilish orange forest in the path? Shouldn't there be some road? Of course, the map is awful.
Can't see a darn thing in this swamp.
Oh. Okay, that explains why she said about flame-proof
Now
boots.
at least I can see.
Ooh. Is it gonna have like a snake? A manticore? Or what? It's like a... Whoa. Interesting chimera.
I'd stay where you are. This is the only safe spot around here.
Makes sense that it would talk.
Looks so safe to me.
Oh, we just mean from the flames.
Yeah, not from us.
What was that? Oh, can you guys speak up?
I was about to tell our guest how we haven't eaten in days.
My sisters and I can never agree on what.
Are they going to be the pie recipients?
Except pie.
Well, unfortunately, I gotta get these pies to a town on the other side of the swamp, so,
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything anymore.
because we're going to have our apple pie with a side of Billy Filet. You don't say.
Essentially the same eye snake thing from, was it Jungle Book?
Now, sisters, on 3. 1.
2.
Kind of a weird chimera in that it's pretty obvious where the splits are. Oh.
Where do you think you're going?
She left the pie, just go back to the pie. Reattach it to yourself, don't push. What? What? Oh? You're at the top of the hill, push it over. There you go. At least it's safe for now, so you can run. So you can run. Run!
Where are the pies?
They're not back here.
This is your fault. You think you've always got to be in charge.
You're lucky, you know. You've got no idea what it's
I like the tiger's voice,
constantly looking
even if
over
it
your
is
shoulder.
modified.
Actually,
Let's try listening to me for a change. And I say, if there are no pies, let's settle for the Philly Filet. Any last
Wait, do goats eat
words?
meat?
I really wish my sister were here.
Hang on, Apple Bloom. I'm a-coming.
What?
Get her!
Hey, I thought I was in charge now.
I know what those boots are, but it still seems like people are going to make art, if they haven't already, which they have, of it being more like some sort of latex or lingerie or something like that. Ugh. I'm not really sure how this one's going to really resolve, because I was expecting to be Apple Bloom proves herself. But here we've still got Applejack saving the day, because Apple Bloom was sent into a situation she didn't know anything about. But she still did good on her own back home. It's not like she screwed up anything and she was fine alone.
You okay?
Thanks to you.
I told you need your big sister looking after you. I'm just glad this wasn't a whole lot worse. I mean, sure we lost the cart and all the pies, but at least you're... The cart and all the pies! You actually got them all the way up here? In the dark? Through the flame geyser swamp? Past that monster? By yourself?
Well, yeah.
Huh. Wow. That's mighty impressive.
Well, if it works, I guess you could just go with it.
She don't need some pony
Any way
like
to
baby in her.
change your mind. Oh, what, the green hair. Interesting.
Oh, oui! This pie's even tastier than my mama's swamp water casserole! Oh, mama, don't be like that.
These people. Also, one of them
Just remember, you
was
better
doing one of the
really
classic
enjoy
Charlie
this
Brown
ice
dances.
cream.
Oh.
And my sister.
But this don't change the fact that trying to make this delivery on your own was a plumb crazy thing to do.
I know.
I bet Granny Smith grounds you for a month for sneaking out. And if Big Mac Granny Smith and I ever have to be away for the day again, I would totally trust you to stay home and take care of things on your own. I guess I did get a little carried away watching over
A
you.
little.
And if you hadn't snuck out like you did, maybe I wouldn't have figured that out.
Yes! Now that is the kind of looking out for me I can definitely appreciate. So, we're good?
Little sister, we're always good.
I enjoyed this episode. It's been a long time since we've had an Apple Bloom episode, and we had Applejack too. And I liked that. It was, well, I'll save what I have to say further for when we get to a week from now, which for you is 1 second. Cut.
While I do enjoy that it was an Apple Bloom episode and we did get more Applejack, I still find the episode kind of annoying because of just how overbearing Applejack is throughout it. Mainly the fact that she doesn't give Apple Bloom much of a chance. Even in the end, it's only the one thing of saving the cart that makes her rethink all of her protectiveness up until that point. And it really annoyed me, especially looking back, that there was a small misunderstanding with the whole jam thing that led to Applejack's overprotectiveness getting worse. I did like it for Apple Bloom trying her best to prove herself and to show that she has grown, she is more responsible. But it ended up that most of her efforts kept ending frustratingly because Applejack was being stupid. Ugh. That said, some of the jokes with, like, the double helmet actually ended up pretty good, and both of the other Crusaders popping up were actually used pretty well for the short time that they were on screen. It's weird, though, that as bizarre as that Chimera was, the thing I take away most from the episode is not the vision of that thing, but instead just the whole Apple Bloom Applejack dynamic that just kind of irked me. It didn't show as much during the episode, but looking back on it, it's just one of those things where it's just so frustrating because you can't prove your point because someone else is too stubborn to realize the truth. Ugh. Well, even with those complaints, I did actually like the episode, so I can't say that those problems really got in the way too much.